The Avengers issue 9 heads out to sea as Tiger Shark attacks a cruise liner, but luckily Stingray is aboard and attacks the villain as their fight heads into the depths. Deep below the surface, Namor confronts them, saying they will either join him or leave his oceans forever. Stingray tries to attack Namor, thinking that his threats aren't really that serious, and Namor beats the man to death, causing blood to fill the water. Namor finishes his beating of Stingray, telling his war sharks to finish him off since he won't join him. Witnessing all this, Tiger Shark makes this wise decision of joining Namor's army. Days earlier, the Avengers head into the ocean to fight the Atlantean soldiers and try and get back the Roxxon Whalers that Namor took. Cap tells the soldiers he requests an audience with Namor, but they don't listen. And soon a soldier blows a horn, summoning a huge whale-like sea creature that causes Robbie to crash his car, allowing the creature to eat it. This doesn't stop the Ghost Rider, however, as he blasts out of the creature's mouth as Thor and Iron Man take the creature out. Black Panther meanwhile has slipped by the battle and into the city to look for the prisoners, but doing so he tripped the alarms, signaling Namor to come and attack T'Challa. The Avengers arrive to back up the King, fighting Namor, who goes toe-to-toe with all of them, surviving blasts from Captain Marvel, Iron Man and Thor. She-Hulk arrives and gets the drop on him, and is able to fire off her Gamma Bomb ability, but it does little to stop the King. After Ghost Rider unsuccessfully attacks the King, Captain America confronts him, and given their history, Namor will give Steve time to talk. Cap knows that Namor wants revenge for the death of his people on the Roxxon ship, but taking the culprits hostage will bring him war with the entire world. Cap wants the prisoners and promises they will face justice, and if Namor refuses to give them over, the Avengers will have no choice but to continue the two fight. Cap asks what happened to his people since they are all living in caves now like refugees, and he learns that the Celestials fell on his city, crushing it completely and leaving them without a home. Steve says the surface world has suffered losses like that as well thanks to the final host, but Namor isn't interested in his stories and tells him to take the prisoners and to never come to the ocean again. As the people are loaded into a Quinjet, T'Challa suggests that they be held in a prison far from the ocean, as Namor might react and try and kill them again. Namor meanwhile goes to see the children of Atlantis, promising them food at the royal castle, but they all leave as he approaches. In the present, Namor learned that the children of his city were leaving the ocean as they were hungry and tired of living in what has become the world's dumping grounds. Namor talks to his armies, saying that their people were murdered by Roxxon and the Avengers came and stopped his rightful vengeance, and putting them in a New Mexico prison didn't stop him from enacting vengeance, however, as he used their toilet water to flood their cell and drown them. Namor knows that that's not the ending, and they will now leave the humans to their land and the Avengers to protect them, since Namor has formed the Defenders of the Deep, who will protect the Seven Seas from any and all threats. The Avengers issue 9 was an awesome primer for the upcoming Namor-centric event that actually made me kinda sympathetic for the Atlantean King, in that all he wants to do is protect his home from any threats, and that includes the Avengers. I like that Jason Aaron made a point to show that the seas in the Marvel Universe, much like our own to a point, are kind of a dumping ground for certain people, although Marvel's oceans are kind of filled with stuff like helicarriers and Celestials. I'm really looking forward to the big Namor event, mainly because Namor isn't really acting like a villain, he's just acting like a king would when they want to protect their homeland, so it's going to be very interesting to see how Jason Aaron writes him going up against the Avengers and all the stuff that will come with that. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.